Hello, everyone. This is Tasha, and you're having conversations with Miss Reed. On our topic last night, we discussed music, movies, and TV shows. We wanted to lighten up the mood a little bit after having a couple of heavy episodes, so we just wanted to bring a little laughter and a little fun. So what we did was we had three favorite movies and three TV shows that we had to choose from the 80s and five of our favorite songs from the 80s. We also discussed some movies and TV shows that we're currently watching or actually just finished watching that might be still on the air. And we ended the episode discussing Ozark. We've all watched Ozark in its entirety. So we wanted to discuss the whole series. So we did spoil a lot of the season. We also did have a little discussion about Snowfall. Their last season is happening next year. So we did spoil this last season as well. So just so that you have a heads up and you know that those things have been spoiled if you are still watching those series. So, we did have a little bit of hiccups with some people getting kicked out of the podcast and having to get back in. So it's just, I guess, growing pains that we can call it. One of our co-hosts that's been on the show from the beginning, Stacy, he had a little family emergency, and he did discuss what happened in the podcast. So everything is always live, so this is what happens. So sit back, enjoy, and hope you enjoy this episode. We plan to do this one every month. We get together and just discuss shows that we're watching. P-Valley is going to be our upcoming show for next month in June. So hope you guys want to come in and email and be a part of the conversation. We're open. Thanks. So that it's not always just like down and out. We have some good times too. And this one I felt like it would bring out like the old school in us and bring us back to like where we remember when things were better. So, yes, definitely.
Lighten the mood.
That's right. So, okay, so what we have, before I ask everybody what's in the cup, what we had was we focused on the 80s. We also brought it into current time, but we focused on the 80s as far as movies, TV shows, and favorite songs. So these will be our picks. When I was doing the research, I'm going to tell y'all, I was overwhelmed because I was like, every single thing that I pulled up, I was like, I watched this, I watched that, I watched this, I did, I saw that, I like that. So I had to like really like put it down and make it to my three, because I didn't want us to have to be searching for like 20 and then have to talk about it. So I said that we'll just do three of our favorite movies and three TV shows that we liked watching back then, and five of our favorite songs from the 80s. So, and next month we'll do this again, and then we'll go up. We'll probably go to the 90s, and we'll just jump around to what year, and then I'll send out like I did with the attachment, so then you guys will get a heads up. And since we all liked Ozark, we decided that Ozark was going to be the TV show that we would discuss towards the end of the episode. So, and Ozark is off the air now, so it's okay to watch it. If anybody haven't watched it, this is your warning. We about to spoil some stuff. We're going to talk about things. You need to just click off until you go watch Ozark in its entirety, because it's off now. We're going to watch all 4 seasons. Okay, so all right, Mr. Stacy, I probably already know, but what's in your cup?
Let's see. Well, today, of course, it's my Merlot.
Okay.
But today's flavor I have from the Edna Valley Vineyards. And it is a 2019 vintage. and it is quite delectable, if I may say so myself.
All right. We're gonna have to check that out. And you, Mr. Terry, I swear Terry be just like, no, I don't got nothing but water in my cup. Oh Lord, did we lose Terry?
Did we lose?
Terry done got scared. He gotta go find something to put in his cup.
Yeah, he probably ran to the fridge.
Cause I still see him on here. Well, he probably like, shit, Tasha doing that long introduction. Let me go do something else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll say what's in my cup for right now. I'm drinking, and which I am a creature of. Oh yeah, he got off. He calling back in. Okay. Okay, you there? You got kicked off? What the hell? Call in again if you, because I can't hear you. Can you, Stacy?
I can't hear a thing from Terry.
Okay, so yeah. What's in my cup is red berry Ciroc. And see, I make a little, I have my own little concoction that I put together. So I have my red berry, of course, and then I'll do a splash of lemon juice and a little bit of ginger ale. And then I'll take a little splash of cranberry juice with pineapple chunks, not the juice. I hate pineapple juice. So I put the chunk in the liquor, but I actually put that in my cup first, and then I pour the liquor on top of it. So when I'm finished drinking, I could just eat the fruit and then, get that flavor.
Of course, just finish yourself off.
Yes, and that finishes off. We still can't hear you, Terry. Okay, he done ended it. But I'm going to tell, because I wish Curtis was on here, because last night they introduced a drink to me last night.
Okay, what you got?
Terry, you there?
Hello?
All right, there you go.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. I'm sorry.
What was going on?
So, I don't know. It was like now I'm glowing green. Before I wasn't glowing at all. So I guess. Oh, there it goes again. Oh, there we go. So in my cup I got a little bit of I'm a little fruity tonight. I got some pineapples, and then I got some pineapple mango juice with some Caribbean passion fruit rum.
Oh,
okay. All right. You're trying to be all grown up.
Okay, so I might be pronouncing this wrong. This is what they had me drinking last night. I did a shot of this last night. It was Coramino, and it's a Kevin Hart tequila, and it was pretty good. I'm gonna send a picture to you guys so y'all can see what it looked like, but it was pretty good. They had about 5 bottles of that thing all over the table and stuff. I was like, who you think gonna drink this shit? Cause it ain't gonna be me. But it was good. Yeah, I was like, wow, I was, whew.
Well, that's his Gran Coramino.
Yeah. So, okay, I just sent it to you guys so y'all can just see what it looked like. And, maybe we're going to plan the next time we do this, because I know it was sort of short notice and trying to get together, because I want to do it right. So next time we do this, and I want to do this every month. So maybe next month, since it's so hot now here down, I was like, we only have 2 seasons. We go straight to fall and then straight to summer. Forget spring. Forget winter, we go straight to those 2, and that's it. So next time I wanted to maybe grill, and then so this way we have food, and everybody bring your own drink, because I can't be affording all everybody habits and stuff. So bring your own drinks, and we'll just do that. I'll make some sides. We'll just grill in the backyard, and we'll do the podcast together.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. All right. So, okay, we're going to start with what song can you listen to over and never get tired? And you can have more than one, but what song is it that you can listen to over and over and over? So, Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna go with you, Terry. What song is it?
I'm gonna let you know.
And I'm sorry. So this I should have said on here. For that question only, it can be any song. It don't have to be just in the 80s.
Okay, but I'm gonna still let you know it's all about that rodeo show.
What's that rodeo show? What song is that? Who is that by? Let me Google that.
Don't front, you know.
Oh, that's R. Kelly.
The remix.
I know that's right. That's Bump and Grind.
The Bump and Grind remix, man. I can play that 1,000 times.
And I'm sorry. I know people probably gonna click off on us because I'm still a fan of the R. Kelly music, and we said this on one of our other episodes. We still like R. Kelly music.
Yes.
We don't condone what he did, but we do like the music. And I mean, he got some hits for days. There's no way you can just say I'm canceling it. I ain't gonna never listen to it again. I have several songs in my playlist.
It's impossible. You would have to cancel R. Kelly. You would have to cancel Maxwell.
Ronnie Isley.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many groups, so many people he's done songs for. You know what I'm saying? He probably wrote for like half the damn industry.
Exactly.
Ain't that nothing? And he can't read. Ain't that nothing?
Shit.
How the hell he writing for people he can't even read?
I don't know how he did it, but he got some songs. Shit, y'all don't heard him now.
Yeah, that shit work. I don't know.
Maybe he wasn't writing. He was just like talking and letting the because I just learned something with Word. My kids be loving to make you look stupid and shit. So I'm sitting up here like, okay, sometimes I only want to type on the laptop and stuff. And they was like, Mom, you got the dictation right there. All you got to do is speak into the mic. And I'm like, oh, okay. So maybe he had that. He has had somebody write things down, or he just was able to sing the song. And then it was like, okay, put it together. You don't have to write. All right. So Stacy, what's your song that you can listen to over and over again and never get tired?
Well, I would have to say I rediscovered this probably like within the last year, but it's a Marvin Gaye tune, When Did You Stop Loving Me? And it just makes me laugh actually every time I listen to it, but I love the song because you really got to listen to it because he's just really speaking about, when he was with his wife. And it's just kind of how everything went wrong. And just listening to the lyrics, and I'm a lyrics person, so I really sit back and just listen to the song. I know everybody's like, okay, well, yeah, that got a hot beat and shit. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. That ain't music to me. I like to listen to what the artist is saying and what's coming out of their mouth and what's coming out of their heart. And I just listen to that. And the song, to me, it's funny. But it's like I know he meant it when he's trying to figure out what the hell happened to their relationship. And
I'm reading it. He sure is talking about that. He sure is.
Yeah. He's trying to figure out, okay, what happened? And he's like, yeah, and even through it all, he's like, he remembers all the good times and all of that. But your ass gotta go. My man said, look, he said, I will pay you $1 million.
He sure did. That's when you tired. It's a song I'm about to send it to y'all too. It's a song that I got. My kids sent it to me. Let me find it real quick. That shit, y'all said that made me think about this song that they sent me, and I laughed my ass off because I said when I listen to the words of this song, and it's a blues song, and they coming for your neck on the blues song.
Oh.
I said, now what in the heck? That dude said he gotta have 3 women. He don't want just one. Shit. And he said if they ain't want to cooperate, that's fine. You can go. Cause them other 2 women will they'll step in. I said, now ain't this about about a bitch? Oh Lord, but I am going to send this to you. That's right.
He just like invoke shit. if you ever love me, you will take this millions.
Damn. I'm like, what in the heck? Because I had to send the song to my mother, and I was like, Mom, you ever heard this song? My mother said, because he said, one monkey don't stop no show. And the song, my mother said, yeah, that's something your daddy used to say all the time. One monkey ain't stopping this show. So, okay, the song that I can listen to while I'm looking for this is, I am a huge Mary J. Blige fan. I am like literally obsessed with her. So my favorite song by her is Love No Limit. That song is the song that I can blast all through the house like over and over and over again. And that's my girl. And I think last night we were talking about that, like Mary, when Mary go through something, like we all go through, we all go through what Mary go through. Here goes the song right here. I'm about to send it to y'all too. Y'all gonna have to play this song, because this it was hilarious. This dude, he said, now one monkey gonna stop the show. He need 3 women. He can't just have one. And now that's it. Okay. The song is by King George, and it's called Keep On Rolling. So just think about that. Shit, keep on rolling. All right. So, okay. So now we're going to move to the 80s. And then we have to give our top 3 favorite movies and 3 TV shows that we watched from the 80s, and explain why these made your list, and also share the 5 favorite songs from the 80s. So I sent y'all those songs, and you know, maybe y'all looking at it, listening or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and give mine while y'all doing that. I wrote it down. And let's see. Kurt, I thought you wasn't doing it this time. I'm not that damn hungover, Kurt. I know how to get myself together. And I drank plenty of water while I was drinking, too. So, my top 3 movies from the 80s. My number 1 was Terms of Endearment. And I love that movie. And that's with Shirley MacLaine. And it had Jack Nicholson in there and Deborah Winger. And what I love about this movie is it's about the daughter is Deborah Winger. And I can't think of that guy's name, but he's a famous actor too. But she was married to him, and they had all these kids. And you could tell they probably got married young and all this stuff. So they had to relocate from the city that her mom lived in. And it was a typical girl that didn't really want to move away from home because her mother, you know, her mom was like her rock and everything. So they moved away from home. The husband started cheating, and the daughter wound up getting cancer. So what makes this movie, like, every time I watch it, no matter when, I mean, I can literally watch it and then start it over and watch it again and cry every time, because when she is in the hospital bed and her mother is there at the hospital, everybody's there, she looked at, I'm about to start crying now. She looked at her mother and she take her last breath and she died. I just was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
God.
Oh my God, that movie do something to me every time. And it's called Terms of Endearment. And that's my favorite. And then the second one, of course, is Scarface. And, you know, we all know Al Pacino is in that one. So I like it. Tony Montana. And then The Color Purple. And I just love the music. And a lot of people, I have never read the book. I heard the book was a lot better than the movie, but I love the movie. I love it. Especially when Whoopi was getting ready to, she over there shaving Mister. And I said, I don't know why he thought he should be letting this woman shave after all the butt whoopings he was giving her. And she was about to cut that throat until Suge Avery got there. So those are my 3 movies from then. What's yours, Stacey?
Well, let's see. Scarface, of course, was on my list.
All right.
But I picked a few, like Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of my favorites. back in 1984. I was not out of high school yet.
All right.
See, Coming to America, cult classic, 1988. And Ferris Bueller's Day Off was one.
Oh my goodness, yes. I forgot all about that one.
1986, yes.
Okay.
I used to crack up laughing at Ferris Bueller. That was just so funny to me. Just it was just, typical, little teenagers, hijinks and stuff and everything, running around Chicago.
Yeah.
But, it had a message, and it was funny. It really was funny to me. So.
Yeah, that is a good one. I really love that one because I just had his name. I was just about to say his name, and I just had it. I can't think of it. Yeah. The shenanigans, the things that he went through to try to be good, especially with the car situation. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, exactly. And it was one of those coming of age things where the kid was after he was terrified of his dad and everything, and then finally he was able to go ahead and stand up and kind of be a little man and everything, even though I probably would have whooped his ass anyway, tearing up my car.
Tearing up your damn car and shit.
Not realistic. You know how down that hill where the damn car was.
Oh no. Okay, so Kirk talking about he want to get on. Okay, well I sent you the link, my brother. I'll tell him to check the email. Okay, so, and go on, Terry. You done, Stacey? On that part? Because we're going to go, I know it's 3 parts of that. Okay. So, Terry, what's your...
So, I had to adjust my list here because, y'all took a couple of my movies.
But it's okay because that means that we all in sync. That's good. Everybody, of course, love Ozark. I'm not Ozark, but Scarface.
Well, see, I saw a bunch of movies, so, I got some extras, some substitutes. So let me start off with, what I'm saying, one of my favorites was Harlem Nights.
Oh, yeah. You shot my pinky toe.
I got Harlem Nights on my list, and I got my other cult classic is the Goonies.
Oh shit, I forgot about the Goonies.
And then, I'm not sure if you ever see Lost Boys?
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
That's one of my favorites.
That's a good one. Yes, it is. I love the mom on that. Yeah.
That was my joint right there, man.
Who was that? Corey Haim, and what's the other? It's both.
The other one, Corey. It's the 2 Corey.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. Then they turn around and start beefing. That one where they was getting on drugs and all that stuff. It's so sad how they just.
One died from drugs though.
The one with the blonde hair, right? Because the one with the black hair is still here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to move over to our 3 TV shows that we watched from the 80s. And then I got my little paper here, so let me turn to my list. I put the Golden Girls because I'm a big fan of the Golden Girls. If you want some damn laughs, that's who you going to, them Golden Girls. And then I put the Cosby Show in there, and that's because I just really loved the dynamics. I love that the mom, was the lawyer, right? Or she was the doctor. No, I love that. Yeah, I love that they were successful. He was the doctor. Yeah, I love that. I love even that the grandparents used to come. All that, it just gave a good family feel. And then my third one,
feel and stuff. They put a black family in a different light. You didn't see.
That's right. They made us look
time on TV. That's for sure.
That's right. And even though my parents wasn't doctors and lawyers and stuff, it just made me okay, I had my brother at home, I had my parents at home, so I just felt good watching this. Yeah. And my third one, and I used to sit with my daddy every Friday and we watched Dallas because JR was our man. So that was my 3. I love it. Yes, who shot JR? And I couldn't wait. Oh my God. I couldn't wait. Yeah, we found out who shot him. It was one of his ex-women. I'm finna Google it now. Okay, go find.
I'm like, what?
While we looking it up, Terry, what was your 3?
All right. Let's see here. My favorite shows from the 80s is. Let's see here.
Oh, wait a second before you can look. Hey, Kurt, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's going on?
All right, you got to turn your mic up a little bit. We can't hear you that well.
I said, what's going on? Can you hear me now?
Nah, it's still really low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna come back in.
Okay. You say you're gonna try to come back in. Okay. Okay, so I found out who shot JR. It was Kristen Shepard, and I think she was a sister-in-law. Yeah, and a mistress. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Terry, you go on answer.
Okay, well, it's probably what, you know what I'm saying, everybody loved the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like Mama's Family.
Oh, yes! That was so good, yeah.
Yeah. And the last one I'm going to go with is Silver Spoons.
Silver Spoons, yep. For a minute, I thought you were going to say Doogie Howser.
Doogie Howser was in the 80s?
Yeah.
Well, that's my joint, too. I like Doogie Howser.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Child MD.
Okay. All right. And y'all, because, I get to talking and stuff, y'all let me know if Kurt get back in. Okay. I might have to send
a bunch of 80 shows and stuff that
I know. I was like, you know what? So this is good that if we can't, we just limit it to 3 and then we can turn around and get more. Next time we do it and stuff, we can add to it. I was going to write down everybody's list. Hey, Neat.
Hey, I was struggling to get on.
Okay, see, I can hear you. I don't know why we can't hear Curtis.
Oh, his Android is low. He's downloading it on his iPhone now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't know. You got my email. You got the list. I know y'all wasn't really because last night we was at their house last night, so they had to kick us out because we was in there acting a fool. So I don't know if you got a chance to look at the list, and we're just going through our list of music and TV shows and movies that we liked watching back in the 80s.
I'm going to give you my 3 shows and stuff I had real quick that I was looking at.
Okay, go on and give your 3.
I love me some Cheers.
Oh.
Cheers, yes. That was, it sure was.
Yep, I love me some Miami Vice.
Now, I didn't watch that one that much.
I love me some MASH.
MASH, yep.
And I'll stick the A-Team in there for extra credit.
Oh, B.A. Baracus.
That one.
Yes, B.A. Bad attitude.
Okay. All right. I see this says that Curtis entered the studio, but I don't see him. I don't see him over there. We're just gonna let them get set up and get situated, and we'll circle back.
He's asking if you guys can hear him. He's on it.
Yeah, we don't see him. And last time he got on, he was so low. He just probably got to adjust his volume up because we can hear you good, Nick.
We still can't hear you. Maybe did you download? Did you make a profile? Well, we're gonna let him figure that out. Y'all go on with the show.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay. There, we can hear you now. Perfect. Okay. I wanted to tell them. I was telling them about the tequila that you introduced to us last night, and I don't know if you guys. Well, I I know you guys got the email, so, but I don't know if you have it open now, but it has the attachment on there of what we was going to talk about tonight and the movies and TV shows from the 80s and stuff. So we done gave our list and everything. I don't know if you wanted us to circle back to you if you got your list. If not, that's fine. We'll just keep rolling from where we are right now.
I got my list on my top of my head right here.
Okay, all right, yeah. I know that's right, cuz. All right, so first question we're going to ask you then is, what song can you listen to over and over again? Never get tired. It don't have to be in the 80s. It can be any song.
I ain't even gonna lie. Will Smith, Summertime. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith, Summertime.
Okay.
I could listen to that. You know,
and make you sit back and chill and think about the good times and shit. Because I don't know what the hell we're going through now. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Okay, so then now we're going to go to the next question. It's the 80s. And this is how far we got. You got to give us your top 3 favorite movies from the 80s. And then you'll give us your top 3 TV shows, because we haven't even got to our favorite songs from there yet. So you can give us your top 3 movies and your TV shows.
Movies, I'm gonna go with House Party. You know,
okay.
You know that was a good movie. You know, from the 80s. I think I'm gonna even go with Gremlins. That was my.
That was on the list. I did see that. Yeah.
And my third movie from the 80s, I'm gonna say Terminator. You know.
God, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's when cable was only HBO.
That's right. And then you really got Cinemax. You know you was living it if you got Cinemax, because that's where all the nasty shows was on. I think till this day they still do that. Okay, so then what's your 3 TV shows from then?
Oh, we gotta go with
my 3 was Golden Girls, Dallas, and The Cosby Show, and Terry's was The Cosby Show, and what's your other 2?
I had Cheers.
Okay.
Yep, Stacey had Cheers.
And Miami Vice.
Okay.
And MASH.
Oh yeah, MASH too. All right, so what about Taxi?
MASH?
What about? Yeah, I watch MASH. I still watch MASH today.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go
I
Taxi.
cried when that shit ended. I did.
That was a long ass ending too.
It was.
Okay, Kurt, you said
Taxi. TV show Taxi.
Oh yeah.
If you want to go 80s, let's see, 80s.
I had to get some help. I had to Google it.
Night Court.
Oh, yep, that was on there. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about Night Court.
And I'm gonna have to go. It might be I would say Cosby Show. The 80s.
Okay. Yep.
80s. Yeah.
I think we all.
Yeah. All right, y'all. And Kurt, before we keep rolling, what's in your cup tonight? You got anything in your cup? I'm drinking Raspberry Ciroc.
Oh, I gotta pour something in my cup right now. I gotta get that.
Okay.
Gotta get that Mino Lino. I can get on that.
Yeah, the drink. I told him that you introduced to us last night. He called it that Lino Mino. Okay, so I'm gonna back because I wanted to keep track of what our list was while Kurt is making his drink. So Stacey, what was your favorite movies? Your 3 movies?
Yeah, I had Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay.
Coming to America.
Okay.
And first it was Day Off. I mean, I threw one, so.
That's right. Okay. And Ferris. Okay.
Beverly Hills Cop. That was mine. I like all 3 of them.
Okay. So I'm going to give Kurt that too.
Because you don't want to fall for that banana in the tailpipe trick.
Oh, whatever. Take banana.
Terry, what was yours while Kurt making his drink? Because you got 2 more, Kurt, you got to give me. But Terry, what was your 3 movies?
The Lost Boys.
Okay. You said Gremlins.
Goonies, and then Harlem Nights.
Okay, and Harlem Nights. Okay.
Okay, I got my Mino Lino in my cup now.
All right. And what was your other two movies, Kurt?
What I said for the movies. I said Gremlins. Terminator.
Okay.
What was the other one?
All right. You said Beverly Hills Cop, so you only need 3. All right. We're gonna go on and I don't got Terry's 3 TV shows, Cosby Show, and
you could throw Back to the Future in there too. Though. That was my movie too.
Okay. Back to the Future.
Mama's Family.
Go on, Terry.
Cosby, Mama's Family, and Silver Spoons.
Okay, Mama's Family. That's right. And Silver Spoons. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna move on to our favorite 5 favorite songs from them. And I'm gonna give my 5. All right. Just a Friend by Biz Markie. The Sweetest Taboo by Sade. Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye, because I was told one day I went to my aunt's house and she had a picture of him hanging on the wall, and she said that was our uncle. So I thought it was our uncle. I mean, when he got killed by his dad, my mom and them literally, they was crying. They was very obsessed. I thought that really was our uncle. So I love Sexual Healing. And of course, it would not be anything without Michael Jackson. So I love Billie Jean. And my favorite song was Salt and Pepper's Here. Push It. That was my song. So what's y'all 5 songs we're going to go with? Stacy.
Nah, you don't want to do that because I got to come. I think I missed that. Come back to me.
Oh, you mean, okay, we'll come back around. Okay, Terry, you got your list?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start off with a little bit of Special Ed. I got it made.
Oh yeah, I remember Special Ed.
PE. I mean, Public Enemy. You can pick any song.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a little bit of R&B in there. I like my boy Teddy. I love TKO.
Okay. Yeah.
A little bit of Tevin Campbell. Can we talk?
Campbell.
And I think I'm gonna end it with one of my favorite female favorite MCs, and MC Light, Paper Thin.
There we go. Paper Thin. Kurt, you got yours?
No, I'm thinking of it now, but
okay.
I would go with definitely. And it's all 80s, right? 80s or 90s music?
Yeah, this one 80s.
80s. So, I always said, Parents Just Don't Understand. Will Smith. We got to go with, we go a little R&B. Go to my mind. R. Kelly when he was with, what was the group?
Public Announcement?
Announcement, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heavy D.
Yeah.
Any one of his songs. That's 3. Shoot. I had them too. I wrote them down. I don't know where they at. I'm going to have to say LL.
Of course.
What was it? Around the Way Girl.
That's my song.
And to end the list, I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go Queen Latifah.
That's my girl too.
I'm gonna get a female in there. I'm gonna go a little Queen Latifah.
All right, Stace, you good now?
Yeah, I think I can throw a little something together.
Okay.
Let's see, my '80s songs. I like the time. Jungle Love.
That Jungle Love. Oh, we, oh, we, oh.
Oh, we, oh, we, oh, yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Johnny Gill, like their Fair Weather Friend.
Okay.
And that Back to Life.
Ooh, we played that last night.
Yeah.
That's like the 80s?
Yes, of course.
However do you want it?
That was my choice.
We used to go to all the QDogs parties and they played that. That's how they used to do their little stroll off of that song.
Yeah, Soul to Soul.
Mm-hmm. So.
And let me see. I remember my boy Slick Rick, children's story.
Okay.
I was just looking at that song like, yo, that one to this day can rock anywhere. Still,
even the song that he got with Dougie Fresh.
Yep,
oh yeah,
absolutely. And
okay, you got one more, Tracy.
I don't know if y'all remember this. Let me see. Nightmares.
Oh yeah. Damn, we old, huh?
Yeah.
I call it seasoned.
Yeah, we very seasoned. That's right. You said, Terry. We seasoned. Okay, so now, and we wanted to liven it up a little bit. So for current time, and then we're going to go on and start discussing Ozark. So for current time, we need to give, 3 movies and TV shows that we recently watched. It could be this year, last year, but it don't have to be the 80s. It could be, whatever you watched last. And just give a little synopsis of the show or the movie, just in case the rest of us didn't see it. And then we can, we can just go ahead and we might want to watch it.
You said 3 movies or 3 shows?
No, it's going to be 3 movies and the TV shows.
So it's a combination. Just pick 3.
Yeah. Shit, I'm going to have to do something. Okay, so the movies, I'll go first because I know I did this and I did mess up some of my homework too. So the movies I'll say was Tinder Swindler, and that was on Netflix, and that shit was crazy because he was swindling all these women. He was going around making it seem like he was started this family, this diamond family, and these people were really rich. He was literally like putting his picture, like doing their pictures and putting himself in the picture to make it look like he was a part of the family and stuff. And he was swindling all these women, which I don't understand where these women got all that money. I mean, I got an Amex card too, but my limit ain't nowhere near to be like how their limits was. They were actually calling Amex, getting their limit pushed up so that they can withdraw the monies and send it to him. And he was telling them like, oh, people, my enemies are searching for me, so I need help. He literally tried to fake getting beat up and send them pictures of his bodyguard getting beat up so that these girls could feel sorry for him. And he got caught one time, and he didn't do a lot of time. Like, wherever they were at, he didn't have to do that much time. That shit was crazy. So that was Tinder Swindler, and they all met him off of Tinder. And then Death of Denial, that was a good one to me. I liked that one because it was like a whodunit type thing, and they were on a ship, and then you had to find out. They had clues of who killed who. And I love the Kingsman. That is always, all their movies is good to me. I was sort of not feeling it, this last one, the one in 2021, at the beginning. But then as I got into it, I really liked it. I like those Cloak and Dagger and how they have like the outfits just turn into weapons and stuff. It's pretty cool. And then King Richard was my other movie that I really loved that movie. That movie was very good, and unfortunately Will Smith couldn't get his because of his tactics of how he handled things at the what was it, the Grammys or the Emmys or whatever that show. I'll never watch it.
Yeah, and he still
the Oscars
got himself. He was still being fucking Richard Williams, and that was his defense.
Yeah, he was still in character.
He really was being.
He was still in character.
He really was being a Richard.
Yeah, that movie was.
Yeah, the nickname, right?
Yeah, the nickname.
That movie was so good.
The nickname.
And then my TV shows that I really, really want y'all to consider watching is Succession. It's on HBO. I love that show. It's about a family that they own like a lot of entertainment businesses, or it has to do with like a lot of computer whatever stuff. So a lot of media and newspapers. So the dad is actually, he's old and he's getting sick. So all the children are trying to be in a position to, and I don't want to tell too much. So if you do want to watch it, so it's 3 seasons. So the finale of the 3rd season will blow your fucking mind, because they did whatever they could to each other to try to be the one that will get to be the CEO, and the daddy would play the kids against each other. It's a very good TV show. It's on HBO, so if you guys want to check that out. And Jeremy Strong, he plays in there. A lot of people know him. He's Kendall Roy. The father is Logan Roy. They have Macaulay Culkin's little brother playing in there too. And then I just love saying her name, the way they got it spelled. Her name is Siobhan Roy up there. And she's the only girl out of all of them. Yeah, it's the SHO. And I love it. Yes. And I love it. She's pretty to me too. And then my other one is, of course, All the Powers and the BMF. And I think Curtis and I watch pretty much all of those anyways. And Yellowstone is really good to me. I think we said before that a lot of us are Kevin Costner fans. I really like that he's in this show, and it's really good to me. I like this one. And we're going to end it talking about P-Valley, but that's another one. It's coming on June 3rd. I think we've watched some. I think Stacey said he started and he didn't anymore, but it's coming back. Season 2 is coming back on June 3rd. So next month that's going to be our focus TV show that we're going to talk about. Oh, Kurt sent a message. Oh, okay. And and then my last one, because I am a big Game of Thrones fan, House of the Dragon is coming. And it's coming in August. So I am looking forward to that, because I can't wait to see these dragons flying around town all the time. Like Layla would tell me, flying around the town all the time. So, and Yellowstone come back on November the 13th if you guys want to see that. And then P-Valley, like I said, is 6-3. And, 50 Cent is going back and forth about the damn Power and BMF. So I just want to say they might be coming sometime this year. So I don't know. Okay, so Terry, you have any current shows and movies that you watched?
Current movie for me. I don't think enough people have seen this movie yet, but that motherfucking Batman that just came out.
It's a new Batman now? Who playing in it? Who is Batman though? Wait, who's Batman?
There you go. I think it was the best Batman ever, man. No,
don't say that. Because Michael Keaton is the only and the best Batman ever.
Well, see,
and you get
It's not the character of the Batman. It's the whole entire movie itself. It's like how they put it together, and like the overall storyline. It's like a darker side of Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Why everybody say that? But wasn't the Dark Knight supposed to be the dark side of Batman too?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Well, see, this is like a. It seemed like this is like a younger Batman before he actually, you know what I'm saying, became who he was. You know what I'm saying? He still was like making mistakes and that kind of, you know what I'm saying, letting his feelings get in the way of who he is. Like he's supposed to be out here saving people, but you know, I don't know. It's
this probably when he first found out his parents got killed and he was angry before he started helping people.
Yeah.
So
that
I heard it because Tasha is on HBO Max. If we got HBO Max, we can watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just honestly, I'm just tired of Batman and Superman out of DC. I don't want to see no more of their movies. Like, I'm tired.
Well, see, I'm not a fan of DC either, man. You know what I'm saying? But this one here, I'd have to give them props on this one.
Well, DC to me, and sorry to cut you off, but DC to me, they make better like series because the series. I don't know if you watched Gotham. That was a good.
I used to watch Gotham. Oh yeah,
Gotham, and then on HBO Max they got they have a whole show about Alfred. It's called Pennyworth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's it too.
I've seen that one.
I didn't see that on there. Yeah, I got HBO Max. So okay.
They got the Titans on there too.
Yeah, Titans is good too. That's another good series. I'm waiting for it to come back on and everything.
Yeah.
So
okay, Terry. So what's the rest of your list?
Let me see here. I'm not really sure because you know what I'm saying, Hollywood been putting a lot of bullshit out here. You know, they lost a lot of their creativity. You know, and especially when COVID came around, it's like, damn, they don't have any really like good movies out here right now.
Yeah, I know.
You may have to come back to me on the movie thing.
Okay,
I'm with you on the power. There's a show on Amazon Prime. I want to say it's like The Judge or something like that. And it's based
oh my God! It's called it's Your Honor.
I didn't hear you.
It's the one that's called Your Honor. This will be season 2. Okay, that is so damn good. That's on Showtime.
Your Honor?
Yeah, Your Honor.
Yes.
It's the judge is the guy that played on Breaking Bad, who was the teacher.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I know there's a season 2 coming out, but that show right there is ridiculous.
That show is so damn good, but I don't know what they haven't. I've been checking for it, but they haven't given us a date. But that is a very good show if anybody want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is on Showtime.
See, I can't think of any other shows though. That's
okay, because you pretty much watch the same stuff because you watch P-Valley, you watch The Powers.
Yeah.
Okay.
BMF, all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, Stacy had a family situation happening right now, so he has us on mute, and he'll get back on in a little bit. But we'll take like a 5-minute break. I'm gonna just put the music on for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
You got intermissions?
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody
is
Let me find out
is back.
You really got a little intermission music and everything.
Yeah, we got a little music we play at the beginning, and then we let everybody get on and stuff. But I was thinking, like, because me and you, I can't remember, Terry, if you actually watched Snowfall, but me and Kurt watched Snowfall, and it's over now. We still got one more season, and then the whole series is going to be over. So I figured while we'll talk about this a little bit, because I'm not sure if Stacey's gonna get back on yet or not. But Kurt, how you felt about this last season? Terry, before we start, did you watch it? Oh, you're probably somewhere else. Okay, go on, Kurt. Hell, both of y'all done put mute.
Oh, what happened? I'm listening. I'm just the background.
Oh, okay. So you how did you like the last season of Snowfall? This last one.
I thought it was good.
Me too. I think the guy that plays Franklin, his acting was Terry had got kicked out. His acting was really, really good, especially when it was at the wedding and he got everybody was on LSD and he was in there when he was talking to himself and going in on himself. I was like, he did that. Yeah. Terry, we was talking about Snowfall. I couldn't remember if you watched it or not.
I don't think he got. I think he worked on Mike.
He. I could see him, but I don't know why he's been acting like this. Yeah. So that I thought Snowfall, this one was good. I'm glad they're gonna end it next year. I feel like Reed need to go. I'm over him. He has to go. He makes me sick. And I'm surprised with Louis. Do you think Louis is going to get killed next year, or you think Uncle Jerome gonna wind up getting killed trying to protect her?
I think they're gonna be beefing because Franklin, she told him she couldn't help him, and then he took all their work.
Yeah, robbed her. That's true. Terry King.
I think Uncle Louis gonna have a problem. Gonna really have a problem. Gonna have a real decision to make because he didn't really. I think he wanted to kind of get out the game and really wanted to go legit with his whole doing
the housing and all of that. Yeah.
He had the radio store where he was installing the systems in the cars and everything like that.
Uncle Jerome. Yeah. I think he really wanted to get out, like you said, and stuff. So I feel like next year something really gonna happen really bad. Something really, really, really bad gonna happen, and we gonna be hurt because Uncle Jerome is everybody's and he's a favorite of a lot of people.
Yeah, because I think what's his name? They're gonna have him. They're gonna write him off. Well, he gonna leave and go to Africa.
Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he gonna do that, but I think Louis do. I think she might get killed.
I think so too. I think Louis she gonna meet her demise.
I think it's gonna happen. They're gonna try to kill her, and Jerome gonna end up taking the bullet for her, and that's when Franklin gonna be like, he gonna blame her. He's like, because he told Louis not to even try to kill, leave dude alone. The only reason dude was coming after because he killed his brother. Louis.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. And when he went to home Kane and told him it was Louis, my whole heart was like, oh my God, that's it. It's about to be on and popping now.
Because that He
Oh my God, he crazy.
He's a cokehead. You know,
He sure is.
He's a cokehead. I was mad that my man got busted. Gustavo.
Oh my God, I was like, oh my God, when he went to get all his stuff, I was like, my goodness. Oh, there go Terry. Terry. I don't even know why we can't hear. But yeah, I was like, damn, I hated that he got caught because he had went and got all his money out of and that was it.
I was mad. I was kind of mad that I knew he was going to say it to Franklin, but I was kind of mad he was like he ain't going to try to help him.
I know, but at first I was like mad. Then I was like, you know what, Gustavo got to think about his. Okay, there we go, Terry. Yeah,
you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I said, yeah, Gustavo had to, Gustavo, he had to think about his family, shit. I'm like, he was like, I gotta go get my money and get my people out of here. We talking about, Snowfall, Terry. I wasn't sure if you still watch that show.
Yeah, I'm only on season 2 right now.
Oh, okay.
I just started back watching it again.
Oh, okay. Well, since you was having so many trouble getting in and out, you probably didn't hear nothing we was talking about. So me and Kirk, we gonna stop because we don't want to tell you. We on the of course, like we on the last season, so we don't got caught up.
Okay.
So okay, we're gonna go on and we'll just let Stacy get back in whenever he can. It's a lot. So. Let me see, where was that? All right, so now we can go on and we can start discussing Ozark. So, for anybody that didn't know, Ozark is a Netflix original, and it first aired on July 21st, 2017, and they aired their last episode on 4/29/2022, and it was.
I think it's gonna be a spinoff, to be honest with you.
You think so? I'm hoping it is. Cause I love Marty, Jason Bateman. He's my favorite.
I think it's gonna be, him and his wife is the writers of it. The one that played his wife. He wrote it and she helped.
Okay, cool. Cause he got that dry humor, and that's what make it so funny. And so, for anybody that didn't watch it, anybody that's living under a rock and don't know what Ozark is, the premise of the show, per Wikipedia, is after a money laundering scheme for a Mexican drug cartel goes wrong, financial advisor Marty Bird proposes to make amends by offering to set up a bigger laundering operation in the Lake of Ozarks region of central Missouri. Marty suddenly moves his family from Chicago suburbs of Naperville to the remote summer resort community of Osage Beach, Missouri. When the Birds arrive in Missouri, they become entangled with the local criminals, including the Langmores and Snell families, and later the Kansas City Mafia. All right, so we're on a...
I think they should have said in that synopsis that Marty wasn't really the original one that was doing the money laundering. It was his friend.
It was his partner, right? Yeah.
And they killed his friend because he was stealing money, that
episode that was the first episode. That shit was insane. Yeah, they should have added more in that synopsis and said how like what really led them for a lot, because it wasn't just that. I mean, that probably was the biggest part of it because he had to think about how we're going to get this money to pay these people back. But his wife was having an affair, and then hell, the cartel went up there. They went up in the man's house and threw his ass off of the damn balcony. Shit, I was like, God dang, okay. So they caught me right then and there. So, like I said, I really like Jason Bateman and everything he play. And he's just so serious, but he just have that dry humor, and he's hilarious to me when he's that way. Even in like Horrible Bosses and all of those, he is so funny. Okay, Stacy done ended the call, so I'm not sure if he'll be back on, y'all. But we just gonna keep rolling.
Is he all right?
Huh?
Is he okay?
Yeah, he was texting me. I'll let him, if he gets back on, I'll let him, share what happened.
You ain't spilled the beans or nothing like that. I just want to make sure he's all right.
Yeah, he's good. I think he's more so checking in on his mom and making sure his family is good. Stacy, can you hear us?
Hmm?
Oh, I can hear you a little bit. You gotta turn up whatever your mic.
Is Stacy? Does he own the shoe company, Stacy Adams?
Terry said the same thing. Terry was like, "Okay, wait a minute. His name is Stacy Adams." He said, yeah, "These links." And we was watching these videos and stuff. So we was watching a song. I don't even know who it was. Bobby Shmurda and I don't know who the other person he's in the song with. Is it Future?
No, you talking about?
I haven't seen that one.
You talking about Shmoney?
Yeah, but that dude was there. Like, he just got out of jail. So I was like, damn, the way he was popping in this shit, that nigga act like he was still in jail and stuff.
Well, it's funny because ever since he came out of jail, everybody was like, "Oh, he does but he danced before he went in jail. He was he liked to dance anyway." So.
Yeah, that's what Muffet kept saying. Muffet kept saying like, ma, he did. I said, no, let's play the video before he went to jail and this video after he went to jail. Cause that dude I swear to God, you could have thought he was on P-Valley. The way he was popping it.
Hey, you'll be happy to be out of jail. You'll be happy to be out of jail too.
Mother was like, "Mom, he was happy." I said, "No, that dude was dancing. He was getting it. Had his arms all up, his butt was popping." Stace, you there?
Can y'all hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Hooray!
All right, everything's okay. You guys okay?
Yeah, I mean everything's cool. Everything's cool. So, it's
Okay.
fucking kids.
I just shared that you had a family emergency, so it's up to you if you want to share whatever what happened.
I'm like, I just don't understand, why you have your 15-year-olds in here driving the damn vehicle and stuff, but, it is what it is.
It was a terrible car accident.
Yeah, I mean, thank God she's alive. She's broken up, got to have some surgery, but she's okay. She's all right.
God.
And the
God
kid
bless
that
that.
hit her, he was high. So
the person that hit them.
Yes, the person that hit them was high, and I mean the cops. She was telling me the cops was trying to say that it was her fault at first, but now they realize it was not. So, and then he's getting charged with like 4 counts of like possession and all this stuff. I mean, he's a kid. I mean, she's 15. I think he's 16 or 17.
Oh God, that's my biggest fear. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's still,
I mean, she did everything right. She did everything right. She was making a left turn. She had the light, and dude was speeding and came through him. I mean, he could have killed her.
He was. When you say he was high, was he high off of weed or was he high? Was he drinking?
I'm not quite sure what it was he was high on, but I said I can't speak to that. So, yeah,
okay.
But yeah, he was definitely on something. So
Wow. Well, we glad that she is okay and everything is fine. I mean, I'd rather have broken arms than having to put somebody in the ground. So. Thank goodness for that.
Live radio, y'all.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I mean, things happen. This is what happened. This is live.
Yeah.
And, if anybody ever know me, I'm protective over my shit. And that means I'm protective over the people that I'm sitting up here talking about. So this is the main reason why I make this private. We talk about our stuff first. I will not tolerate or allow anybody to be on here and disrespect anybody that's on this platform, because one, y'all doing me a favor, and two, this is our personal issues and things that we've gone through. So I feel like nobody outside of this has an opinion on that. Now you can email and say, hey, I might want to share my own stuff, but the people that's talking about their personal stuff, that's what they went through, and can nobody tell them how to fucking feel. So that's why this is a private thing, and people are invited.
Okay.
I'm not sure I understand how you really feel. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Tell us how you feel. Tell us how you feel.
Yeah, just show you how I feel.
Tell everybody why you mad.
I don't play no games when it comes to people that I care about. So, all right. So yeah, that is. I'm glad your niece, or was your cousin?
She's my little cousin. So
okay, so I'm glad that she is fine, because that is a very scary thing to even get a phone call that a child has gotten in that type of accident. I mean, I got a 16-year-old, and that's my biggest damn fear. She was giving too much damn information over at her job and to a stranger, and that shit, I couldn't sleep all night. Cause that bothered me, cause she's such a nice person. And I'm like, you gotta understand, not everybody in this world mean good.
What information she was giving?
And I be saying, Kurt, like, I don't understand how this is my child. You are nothing like me. And I mean, that might be a good thing, but I'm like, you don't think the same way, but Muffin be like, you know what? She's a suburban child, Mom. This is what happened when you live in suburbia.
You give information as needed, especially the people that.
And I told her it was okay to walk the fuck away. You could have walked away and called me if it was a problem.
If she was at work, I gotta get back to work.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I told her. Exactly what I told her.
See, that's what I was just telling my aunt, because she's like, these insurance companies, other people's insurance company was calling her, and she's like, well, yeah, I was trying to explain to the lady. I said, let me tell you something. I said, you ain't got to explain shit to them. I said, you are not to speak to those people. I said, you get your attorney first, and you don't give them any information about anything. Once you talk to your attorney, I said, let your attorney deal with that shit. No, you don't talk to them people. I said, you don't even talk to your own fucking insurance company. Don't tell them shit either. I said, stop
just
talking.
Make sure they got insurance to get their shit.
Yeah, let them keep calling you until you talk to your attorney. Let them keep calling. Let them leave messages. Fuck that. Don't answer your phone.
So you know that what they're going to try to do is use whatever she said.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell her. I'm like, no, stop. Don't talk to nobody. Don't.
But these some different kids. And I'm not saying Lily is a very smart child, but I just look at like they're so smart that a little bit they don't have no street type of smarts. So I'm like, just keep your mouth shut. You ain't gotta. I know you're a very polite person. You don't have to be rude to just say they don't allow us to to talk while I'm working, and you could have just simply walked away.
Yeah.
So
I watch a whole bunch of damn TV. No comment.
That's what I'm like. Come on now.
Keep walking. No comment.
I listen to all these crime podcasts. I be telling her about the stuff I listen to, and I know they probably they feel like I'm overly protective, but I'm like, we ain't from here.
So you better tell her she better watch some Dave Chappelle. He said, I plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth.
You gotta tell them. At the end of the day, I tell anybody when car accidents, I tell them, listen, as long as you're all right, you might have a little injuries here and there, but we can replace a car. We can't replace a person.
That's right. Absolutely correct.
We get a new car, but these kids is nowadays they're very privileged and with all this technology and everything like that, and it's just like they smart, but they don't think they don't think ahead, further in the future. They just worry about right then and there. They're not thinking about how things can not just affect you, but affect people that care about you. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. All right. I don't want to take up, but we're glad everything. We don't want to take up too much more of you guys' time. I mean, I'm so appreciative that y'all on here, and before you got back on, Stacey was talking about Ozark. All I did was gave the premise of the show from what Wikipedia had, and we were just talking like they should have added on there what else led to it, because it wasn't just that Marty had to go with the cartel. It's because his friend was the reason why he had to go to Missouri and to the Ozarks and try to like launder more money for these people.
Yeah, because
so okay,
his friend put him in the position because he was stealing money and they was funneling the money through their real estate business, and Marty was the one that was good with the numbers, and and once they found out he was stealing and they killed him, and that's when Marty had to be like, yo, before you kill me, I can make y'all more money. I can do it.
And he got the gift of gab, right? He was able to talk his way through a lot of situations. So,
yeah, but at the last season though, they need to send him to Mexico. He was too timid for me. I'm surprised.
You know what? I was just about to say, Stacey, Terry, on the last one, it seemed like he sort of just either gave up or he just was like I think he checked out, because it really pissed me off that Wendy was like she was making moves that I didn't appreciate that she was doing without discussing things with him.
But that's what see at the end, me and Shaniqua was I said Wendy got him in all this trouble because Wendy she likes the life. She really likes it. And she wanted to be at the top. She wanted to be a politician, with the power and everything. And she if you just see some of the things she did and how she was talking to people, like, listen, I'm gonna control this, and I don't need you. And then when shit went wrong, then you got to go back to the people that you said you didn't need because you thought you had shit together. And Marty had to clean up everything. He was cleaning up all her messes, basically.
Yeah,
Wendy wasn't even that chick. She wasn't even that chick in the beginning. She was all shook and shit, but she got drunk with the power when she started.
Yes, you're right. Because we was talking about that, how she was having an affair. So I think that contributed to his decision to want to leave too, because of course you want to leave the problems, but then the man got killed anyway. So,
but my thing was funny in the last season where she committed herself into the crazy house. I said, what the fuck? Just so her kids could come see her. I said, yo, you're wild.
Yeah.
You're wild, yo.
She sure was. So okay, we're gonna.
I honestly thought she was dead once that car flipped off. I was like, oh, she done. She's done.
What was y'all favorite scene? Do you guys have any? It can be from any season, but what was your favorite scene out of Ozark?
The very last one. I
wanted to say that too, but that was perfect. That was perfect. I didn't like the ending of the show. I feel like we needed more, but I did like that ending. So the ending is, because everybody that's on here, we've already seen it. And once again, this is a spoiler for those who have not watched Ozark to the end. You need to get off. But it was Jonah had came outside because it was a private detective. The private detective who had been looking into the brother Ben's death, and he finally figured out what happened and everything. So he was there.
You gotta remember, Taja, that wasn't originally. He wasn't really looking into Ben. He was looking for the lady that the lawyer they ended up killing. They killed when they went to Mexico. And then the father asked him to look for Ben. Yeah,
the dad, Wendy's father and Ben's father asked him to. And wasn't that John Boy from Little House on the Prairie?
I don't even know. You know what? You kind of predating me right now on that one.
I think that was him. Every time I looked at him, I was like, that man is John Boy from Little House on the Prairie. But anyway, but so he was, the PI was there, and how it ended was he was telling them that he knew that they killed Ben. Well, at least Wendy killed Ben, and she didn't physically do it herself, but she did have it set up that her brother was being killed. And Jonah came outside. All you heard was the gun clock, and the screen went to black, and that was it. So that's how I went out.
That almost kind of reminded me of, and I don't know, I had stopped watching it after a while, but the way The Sopranos ended.
I know. I wish I would have watched The Sopranos to the end too, because I didn't see how it ended either.
Well, I would watch it again, but the way it ended, it just went black. The screen just went black. You didn't know what it was. You don't know what if
he shot in the air, or he shot somewhere else, or if he even shot the guy. We don't know.
See, I took it as Ozark was being like, every time they got into a situation, they was able to get out of it. So it's like we're gonna keep this. Is gonna be it's a cycle. Every time they get into some trouble, somehow or another they keep getting out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so,
that's why I said Marty got the gift of gab. He could talk his way out of anything.
Yeah,
well, I think it's gonna be a spinoff where the daughter and the son take over the business.
Well, Charlotte,
the son already doing that.
That's what I'm saying. And the daughter, she's a little bit like her mother, but I think she got more common sense than her mother.
Yeah.
You know, but my girl got killed. I was mad. She was listening to Nas and everything, riding around.
She was doing Nas the whole season. And then when she started Killer Mike, that was a plus.
Yo. Mm-hmm. That made it for that second half of the season 4. When every time she was going somewhere, she was listening to either Nas and she was like on Mobb Deep. I'm like, yo, this is my shit right here.
I know when I was like, oh, I love that song. Life's the bitch and you die. Woo!
You got me for fly because you never know when you're gonna go.
You gotta go.
Yo, also, my favorite scene was when that motherfucker, the son walked in there. She had shit to say to that motherfucker. She just put 2 in his head and was like, okay, he dead.
Yeah, that was some real shit. I didn't want to hear no fucking conversation. I was like, okay, we're going to sit here and they're going to sit here and talk about. No, that nigga walked in and she like, bop, bop.
Bop, bop, bop. Nah.
Oh, you talking about when Javi came in.
Yeah.
When the cartel dude came in.
Javi was too cocky, but the real killer was the old lady, because I'm like, y'all keep letting her go get this shotgun to shoot y'all. I don't know what y'all.
In there talking all that shit. He like, she walked out the room, came back, and blasted.
Well, my favorite scene was when the guy fucking shot in the head. I think that was on season 3, the ending of season 3. That shit made me scream. I was sitting here like, okay, they all there. I just knew that she was good with the cartel. And the guy, the driver, the guy that was in the car with them, he got out and shot her in the fucking head. And all her brains and stuff like splashed on Wendy and Marty. I was like, oh, okay.
My favorite scene, it was the last season when Marty fucked that guy up in the car, that got out the car. He's like, so what you want to do?
Marty had it up to him.
I got some balls. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I will have you killed, motherfucker. He's like,
yo, how about when that damn
cartel to my advantage?
How about when they minivan fucking flipped over like 9,000 times? Mm-hmm. I was like, oh my god! I knew Wendy was. I just knew Wendy was dead.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck was that damn 18-wheeler doing? Like, was he trying to go around the car and shit?
I think he was. And he was on the wrong side of the highway.
Man,
yeah, like, probably. He was. You know how you riding down those little 2-lane highways, and you got the little area and stuff, and then you got.
I see that for a car. We're not in an 18-wheeler.
That's why I said. I was like, how you thought you was gonna get past that? Yeah,
that was kind of on Marty. I didn't know, and so I'm thinking he wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
I found it funny.
Shit. The kids was like, "Dad," that nigga was like, "Oh shit."
I found it funny that my man Tommy is playing the gangster Missouri son, and he done got his dick shot.
I'm like, you the toughest person on Power, and now your ass on Ozark getting your dick shot off.
With the cane.
I was thinking about it. Damn, you're right. That was Tommy.
You got him playing that simple.
The funny thing with him is he actually got. I think he's actually bipolar, really bipolar, like and everything.
The Joseph Sakura, the real person.
Yeah, I think he's bipolar or something. But yeah, Ozark is like I said, when I first started watching it, I was like, because somebody had told me like, you need to watch Ozark. And I kept seeing it on Netflix. I was like, you know what? Let me start. And once I seen, because like you said, I like Marty. I've seen him in because he played in a lot of comedies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like that. So, but I was like, for him to see him playing a series, play a series part.
For a minute. So.
Yeah,
and then to find out he actually wrote the show. He was an executive.
And he directed a bunch of episodes, and his wife directed some episodes and stuff. So yeah, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, I really do like him. So I guess needless to say, because the next question was like, who is everybody's favorite? Because my favorite is Marty. And I did like him throughout all of them, except for this last season. I still liked him, but I felt like Wendy was taking over more than him, because she was doing a lot of stuff behind his back, like even with the cartel's sister, like she was doing a lot of stuff and he didn't even know a lot of shit was happening and stuff. So that's why but Marty is my favorite because he's smart and he knew how to talk his way through out of a paper damn bag. That dude, and he funny as shit.
My person was Ruth.
Yes.
Yeah, Ruth would be my second.
I'm taking it back to the first two seasons. My dude was Buddy. Remember, that's the dude that they lived with at first.
Oh yeah.
I love the old man.
Yeah.
That I like. He the one that
I know I'm dying, so I don't give a fuck about what happened to me. You know what I'm saying?
He told Jonah how to shoot.
I did like him. Okay, but wait. Now I told y'all why I like Marty. So why y'all like Ruth?
I like Ruth because Ruth was gangster. Like, and you know what, Ruth had been through so much shit, and her family had. Because you remember when they first came over there, they tried to rob Marty, and they tried to rob him in the bathroom. And
they did rob him.
Well, yeah,
they did take the suitcase.
They rob him, and they cousin, what's his name, the one that ended up dying, her cousin ended up pushing the daughter in the water. Why he pushed the daughter in the water? But if you looked at her family, like she was trying to escape. She was the only one that really was trying to escape that life, and but the only way she knew.
Her two cousins.
And the only way
she had a plan and they couldn't get it.
Yeah, she seen a bigger picture. She had a bigger picture, and they couldn't.
Yeah, she was a damn white female Samuel Jackson. I loved her.
She one day I told Stacey, I was like, I wish she'd get her fuck, because she played in another Netflix show which was based on a true story, and oh god, I can't think of the name of it now, but Anna. Okay, Inventing Anna, and I was like, I just wish they would take a damn hot comb to that girl hair and straighten them damn curls out. I can't stand her hair. It just annoys me that she look like she got a tight wig on.
That's that trailer park.
Okay, so why you like Buddy? Is because he was about that life?
Yeah, Buddy was just, he ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He was just, he ain't take shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he was like the only one that was really standing up to the mob and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, he was linked to the mob because he used to be, I think he was a hitman or something. Like, he used to work for the mob. So that's how he got the connections with Missouri. I think he worked for the Missouri Mafia.
Yeah.
And everything
the Kansas City.
The Kansas City.
Let me ask this question. Who's the one character you couldn't wait for that motherfucker to get killed?
What's that broad's name?
I'm going to say Javi. I knew. I was like, this nigga gotta go. He fucking it up for his uncle.
Yeah, he got him. He was the most annoying. I hated that dude. I was so glad when he came in and Ruth just shot his ass and was like, bye.
Yo, I couldn't stand that old lady, man.
Oh, the old lady,
yeah.
Baby stealing, pedophile, loving.
That was so disgusting. Just seeing them kissing in the bed.
I'm like, you realize that he was 18?
That nigga was 12, and she married that nigga. How that shit happened? Only in the fucking Ozarks.
Listen, the first time they had sex, I said, "Mom, you couldn't do better than that." Like,
I couldn't. I'm telling you, I could not watch them when they would start kissing. I'm like, why are they doing this?
I know. Yeah. I was like, they was really trying to make people sick because I was like, hey, why the best looking person?
Ain't that much acting in the world. I'm sorry.
He said that was his sugar mama. That was his sugar mama.
Yeah.
Close and they'd be like,
man,
cut, stunt double.
Exactly.
I ain't kissing that bitch. Hell no.
But
she looked disgusting. Had a nerve, won that damn baby. I was like, girl, go sit down somewhere.
Exactly. I really couldn't wait for that motherfucker to get killed.
So let me. I got one question to ask everybody. Did y'all notice there was only like 2 black people in the whole show?
Well, yes.
and
they were both cops.
Hold on.
Wait, no, y'all can't forget Killer Mike was on there.
Yeah, but that was he was a cameo. But it was only 2 black people, and then one the cop, he was gay, and then she was pregnant. She's pregnant, and she's not even with the father. I said, what kind of stereotypes is this?
Yeah, she was white dude, didn't she? That dude was hitting on her.
Oh, she started like the PI.
Yeah.
The PI was hitting on her.
Yeah, they killing me. They just always trying to fucking fuck up our shit.
I said,
damn, make us so desperate.
And then the PI, he was a cokehead because he went into the evidence locker and he was sniffing the coke. That's how he got fired. I said, these niggas is crazy. I was like, but I had to give it to Marty and them from when they got the casino. I said, oh, they doing it big. You know.
That was a smart move.
You know who else I like? I mean, the other lawyer that was helping them at the end. The one that Wendy got, the guy that he got beat up, right? Nah, he didn't get beat up. He just got.
Who was getting beat up in their house?
No, Marty got beat up in the house, his house.
Okay, they beat up Marty in the house.
Oh.
Yeah, Javi beat up Marty in his house. And he was about to kill Marty until he got the call from his uncle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I really, really enjoyed this episode of the podcast. And I mean, since we live, y'all, we be having some hiccups, ups and downs, people getting kicked out, having to get back in. We can't hear them. They get back in, but this was good. I want to do this every month. What's up, Kurt?
I said that sound like life to me.
I know that sounds like. I mean, anything that got to do with technology, I mean, it's bound to have some ups and downs.
You know, Stacey said he got kicked out of better podcasts than this.
Whatever. We still knew, y'all. We still trying to work through our kinks. But
listen, I enjoy this.
This is fun, hilarious. Talking to everybody is crazy. Okay.
You know, I don't know if y'all got XM radio or whatever like that, but if y'all get a chance, if y'all got XM radio or y'all got it on your phones, if y'all get a chance, listen to Kevin Hart, him and his crew. They got a little talk show. They be talking.
Cup Boys.
Yeah, Plastic Cup Boys, and then also Earthquake got his own show, and he had the comedians. Yep. Yeah, that'd be funny. They be talking about crazy topics. Actually, Sasha, you might want to listen because you might want to take some of the topics they talk about.
I was just about to say, go over there and steal some topics.
Look, I'll poach some shit. Ain't no problem. Ain't no shame in my game.
Yeah, because people be sending me stuff, so I'm like, okay, I'm like, when I get off work every day, this is what I do. I try to sit down and put stuff together, just so we can have some type of content to so that we can all interact. I send everybody the emails out. So Curtis, he was like, okay, I don't know why y'all don't utilize the technology that is in front of y'all. I was like, you know what, you're right. So now I'm sending evites and putting it on people's calendars so they can remember.
Yeah, I got the calendar. Yeah, I think one of the other topics should be we should discuss foods you used to eat when you was young. When times was hard. Some stuff that you had to make. You had to makeshift, put some meals together.
I already know that shit because me and my brother used to make. I thought about this the other day because I got a sweet tooth, so I wanted to have something sweet. We used to make jelly sandwiches, cheese and jelly sandwiches. I had a slice of cheese and put some jelly on it.
A slice of cheese.
Sandwiches.
Let me tell you something. Cheese was a goddamn luxury. Shit.
Okay.
We were able to go ahead and get the damn government cheese, however.
I was saying that we didn't even have no government cheese. We had sliced, regular American cheese. So our sandwiches was good.
You gotta get that block cheese.
Got some damn cheese. Shit.
You got that block
that
cheese.
Government cheese, that shit would never melt. I don't care what you put it on. You can have a damn... That you can put it in the oven for 5 days. It's still gonna stay black.
Man, they used to make the bomb macaroni and cheese. What you talking about, man?
What about when you cut that government cheese? It never come out even. It's always like a doorstop.
Yes.
I don't know. See, I'm gonna have to blame that on cutting skills and shit, man. That shit shouldn't be that way.
So that means, Stacy, though, that means nobody parent had a cutting skills because he right. Everybody, every time you look at it, be like, damn, didn't nobody know how to cut this shit?
The fuck?
Yeah. But was that the way the knives were?
Tasha, when you said jelly and cheese, one of my coworkers, she had us try. She said she didn't eat peanut butter, so she had jelly and mustard sandwiches.
Jelly and mustard.
Yeah.
I know. How that taste?
Listen, it tastes nasty to me. I'd rather my regular mayonnaise sandwich over a jelly and mustard a jelly and mustard sandwich.
Yeah, that sounds disgusting.
I tell you, the nastiest thing that I used to eat when I was a kid was like pickled pig feet. I'm like, what the hell was I thinking about?
Oh, they used to sell that like at the corner store.
Exactly.
Back home.
I used to love getting them shits from the corner store. But I'm like thinking back, like, what the fuck was I eating?
No way in hell.
Number one is like, how long has that shit been sitting in that damn jar?
You was the only one buying it. You didn't even notice.
Yeah, I was told to go and get it, but no, I wasn't eating it. No.
Listen, if y'all ever seen the movie The Ladies Man,
I love that shit. That shit was so hysterical.
Remember when he was competing with the dude in the bar and he was eating all bar food?
Yeah, he made him go ahead and eat that.
Wait, I'm gonna look that up because I'm like, a lot of the movies I've been thinking, Ladies Man.
That movie is so stupid. It is hilarious. It is.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
But that's like the shit.
It was basically a skit on Saturday Night Live that they turned into a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked all. Yeah, I remember. He talked all funny and stuff.
He had a lisp.
Yeah, he had a lisp.
That starred Tim Meadows for anybody that he was a person, and we all love Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell was in that too.
I love fucking Will
Will
Ferrell.
Ferrell. Hold on, Step Brothers. That movie.
Yo.
We got so much room. Oh my god!
That fucking movie is hilarious.
When he put his balls on his drum, yo. That shit had me crying.
That nigga lost his mind. I was dying. I'm like, what?
One of the funny parts, he said, "Did we just become best friends? Oh, let's go do karate in the garage."
And they played in Talladega Nights together too. If you ain't first, you last.
Yeah. Talk about shake and bake.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be one of the. We're gonna move forward to the 90s on the next month. That's what we're doing. We're gonna probably try to plan where we're gonna get all together here and have a cookout first. We'll grill and eat and stuff, and we'll huh?
On what day?
I don't know what day yet. I have to coordinate, because I'm gonna coordinate with all of y'all and make sure everybody. It'll have to be on a Saturday.
I thought you said the 9th. I'm like, hold on, that's the middle of the week.
No, it's gonna be on a Saturday.
Okay. So we definitely got to have a topic of white comedies.
Yeah, we'll have all of them in there, and anytime, even if I send the topics out, you guys can always I tell everybody you can ask your own questions on here. It's cool.
Yeah,
so okay, we're gonna end. Everybody, this was a crazy episode. I gotta end because we got 7 minutes before they're gonna shut us down. So we've been actually on here for 2 hours. Yeah. So okay, we always end with a quote. And the quote is, "Stop holding on to what hurts and make room for what feels good, baby." So that can touch anybody in any kind of way. And we didn't get a chance to talk about P-Valley, but that's coming up on June 3rd, and that's what's going to be our next topic. So everybody need to be watching that shit when it come on June 3rd, so we can talk about it as it goes.
Well, my sign off is gonna be let it do what it do, baby.
Let it do what it do, baby. All right, y'all. And with that, we're gonna be out.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Have a good one.